Hello everyone, this is the presentation of geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is a renewable energy resource that is constantly being generated by the earth around the clock every day. This energy is harvested from the heat produced within the earth that rises to the earth's surface in the form of the hot springs, volcanoes, geysers and underground reservoirs. Geothermal power is power generated by geothermal energy. Technologies in use include dry steam power station, flash steam power station, and binary cycle power stations. Geothermal electricity generation is currently used in 26 countries, while geothermal heating is in use in 70 countries. Total 70 countries. So, firstly, we see the all over what is the defining of geothermal energy as per in dictionary definition relating to the internal heat of the earth. The earth acts as a giant solar collector, absorbing approximately 50% of the energy emitted by the sun. Air temperatures may fluctuate as much as 50 degree Fahrenheit above and below the annual average. However, only a few feet below the surface, the changes in earth temperatures are much less severe. So this is the all over basic definitions of geothermal energy. Geothermal power requires there have no fuel, so it is therefore immune to fuel cost fluctuation. This is the advantages of geothermal energy. Next, pros and cons of all over geothermal power plant, that is a fossil system. We can't run out of renewable because natural replenishes them faster than we consume them. The use of domestic power generates, for example, solar panels on the roof, reduces the strain on power distribution systems. Green electricity is becoming increasingly accessible to the average consumer. Renewables are generally not hazardous to the environment. Biomass and geothermal energy need wise management to avoid their depletion. If clean energy becomes prevalent, the electricity transmission and distribution systems must be transformed and managed more actively. Renewable heat is still expensive and hard to access. So, one more, this is a disadvantages also. Some green energy installations take up large pieces of land that can be used to grow crops. So this is the all pros and cons of fossil systems of interconnection of geothermal energy. Next one is geothermal fossil system, that is also called hybrid system. How it is happen? Then low temperature of geothermal sources in the low temperature, high temperature of geothermal sources in the high temperature, obviously. So this is the criteria. Suppose in case of drilling accounts for over half the cost and exploration of deep resources entails significant risk. A typical well double in all over 25% failure rate. So suppose in case while the released energy cost is 0.04 to 0.10 dollar per kWh, then enhanced geothermal systems tend to be on the high side of these ranges with capital cost above 4 millions per megawatt and levelized cost above 0.054 per kilowatt in 2007. So, arrangement of hybrid plants, that is the geothermal preheat hybrid system. First one is preheat hybrid system, and second one is fossil superheat hybrid systems. Next, what is the geothermal energy? Geothermal energy is defined as heat from the earth. The difference in temperature between the core of the planet and its surface drives a continuous conduction of thermal energy in the form of heat from the core to the surface. This is all over renewable energy. Geothermal power is highly scalable. A small power substation can supply to rural village through initial capital cost can be high. The most developed geothermal field is the Geysers in California in 2008. This field supported 15 stations all owned by Calpine with a total generating capacity of 7 to 5 megawatt. So geothermal power plant exact installations in the underground system, what is the process is recognized that is shown in above figure. The first system which is indication in slide, that is the Iceland is dotted with vulcanized, several of which have erupted in recent years. This is the first. Second one is that is the magma near this volcanoes heats water to above 100 degree Celsius. This is the magma. Third one is that is the boiling water gets pumped up to the surface and used as steam. Fourth one is that is the steam goes through the turbine which powers a generator. Fifth one is electricity from the generator is sent to power homes in Reykjavik. And last one is that is all our cooling tower sends some water to town and some back underground. So this is the all over criteria, or this is the all over installation systems of geothermal power. Next one is this is the basis of geothermal exchange. A geothermal heat pumps 4 units of solar energy out of the earth. While using only 1 unit of energy for the heat pump, the calculation regarding of that particular heat pump, for suppose for a 3 ton, the geothermal heat pump is producing or delivering 8.4 kilowatt per hour of net energy every hour. So after that calculation, we have to be getting the all over area or all over calculations regarding geothermal power plant. So whenever we studying about this all over geothermal exchange, the International Geothermal Association has reported that 10,715 megawatts of geothermal power in 24 countries is online, which is expected to generate 67,246 gigawatt per hour electricity in 2010. This represents a 20% increase in geothermal power online capacity since 2005. So this is the all over information regarding geothermal history. Geothermal have general questions. How does a geothermal system work? In the winter, earth loop absorbs store heat from the ground, which is compressed a higher temperature and distributes it throughout the building. In the summer, the system reverses, pulling heat from the building, depositing in cooler earth. Second question is in our students' mind, that is the what makes a geothermal system different from conventional system. So this is the unlike conventional system, geothermal system do not burn fossil fuel to generate the heat. They simply transfer heat to and from the earth. So this is the basic difference of geothermal system different from conventional systems. Okay, then next question is come into mind, that is the how efficient is a geothermal system. Geothermal systems provide 3 to 4 units of energy for every 1 unit used to power the system. So this is the efficiently workout system of according to all our renewable energy sources. Okay. Next one is, can geothermal energy run out? Then this is the questions, this is the general questions which is come into students mind. Then I would like to telling you the answer of these questions is 100% renewable. Geothermal energy is the 100% renewable. So earth's core is always going to be heated. As long as there is a way to extract the energy from the heat, the energy will always be available. So geothermal energy have the free in nature. So that's why as long as there is a way to extract the energy from the heat, the energy will always be available. So next one is potential to the world. What is the potential to the world? It have the very high efficiency. Okay, why it is have more capacity or higher efficiency? Then projected this would grow due to the large number of projects that were under consideration, often in areas previously assumed to have little exploited resources. So geothermal electricity production with 3086 megawatt is installed capacity from 77 power station. The largest group of geothermal power plants in the world is located at the Geysers, a geothermal field in California. Next one is geothermal energy have the all over main features is this is all overly clean and sustainable. Second one is the heat is getting from the earth. Third one is a source of energy. Fifth, fourth one is that is the source that doesn't utilize fossil fuels. Next, a source that doesn't use greenhouse fuels. According to situations, according to all over systems, this is going to be fuels is going to be used or not used. Next is application of geothermal energy. So what is the applications where it is mostly used? First one is where is hot water is required, at that time geothermal energy is going to be used. Second one, at the greenhouse, in that particular greenhouse the crops and seeds is getting completely dry, so that is the most convenient important process. That's why the at that time the geothermal energy also used. Then space heating, in that particular space heating there are all our system is used of geothermal energy from the geothermal energy. Then next one is air conditioning. One more advantages is for the drying system. Next one is aquaculture, and last one is that is the melting snow. For the purpose of melting snow, the geothermal energy is used. Next one, the examples of geothermal energy. First one is volcanoes, second one is lava, third one is geysers, fourth one is hot springs, fifth one is coil system, and last one that is the magma system. This is the all our examples of geothermal energy which is including in our syllabus. So whenever we all over seeing information, definitions, advantages, features of geothermal energy, one more thing is important, that is the benefits of geothermal energy. So geothermal energy is the smarter way to heat or cool your home or business. In fact, it's hard to get much greener. Save up to 70% of heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Up to 30% federal tax credit. Free hot water in the summer months. Next advantages is geothermal system are 500% efficient compared to most efficient gas furnace at just 98%. Geothermal and last one advantages is geothermal systems offer double the life of the traditional system. So this is the all over beneficial systems of geothermal plant. Next one also, that is the applications of geothermal energy. First one is space heating, which is earlier seen, air conditioning, drying, greenhouses, aquaculture, hot water, and melting snow. So for that purpose the geothermal energy is going to be used. Then again, the applications of geothermal sources. Geothermal sources have long been used for direct heat extraction for district urban heating. Next one is industrial processing. Next, domestic water and space heating. Next, leisure and balneotherapy applications. Geothermal fields of natural steam are rare, most being a mixture of steam and hot water requiring single or double flash systems to separate out the hot water, which can then be used in binary plants or for direct heating. Reinjection of the fluids maintains a constant pressure in the reservoir, hence increasing the field's life and reducing concern about environmental impacts. So this is the all over applications of geothermal resources. Again, geothermal energy, where it is used according to their temperatures, geothermal heat pumps, mushroom culture, fruit and vegetable drying, binary geothermal power plants, then soft drink carbonation, so greenhousing and soil sterilations, fabric dyeing, then refrigeration and ice making, aquaculture, pulp and paper processing, bathing, concrete block curing, lumber drying, snow melting and deciding, full processing, onion and garlic drying, cement and aggregate drying, soil warming, building heating and cooling and water heating, biogas pros, then cooking and pasteurization, so beet sugar evaporation and pulp drying, ethanol biofuels productions, hydrogen production, flash and dry system geothermal power plants, mineral therapy. So this is the all over number of uses of geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is heat from within the earth. We can recover this heat as a steam or hot water and use it to heat buildings or generate electricity. For example, hot springs, which have to be already seen. Then fumaroles, that is called also smoke, and last one is that is the geysers. So advantages: carbon dioxide emissions levels are very low, they releases less than 1% of the carbon dioxide. And disadvantages of this energy, that is the installation cost is very high and release various kind of harmful gases. So this is the advantages and disadvantages. Then what is the facts about the geothermal energy is this: there is enormous amount of the thermal energy deep within the earth, so that is replenished a very high rate. This amount of is conservatively estimated to be higher than all the fossil fuels and uranium combined. So geothermal electricity only gives off a 1/8, means 12.5% of the emission that coal does. Also, other type of power plants are usually equipped with emission control systems to reduce exhaust. Geothermal plants could theoretically inject their gas emissions back into the earth as a form of carbon capture and storage. Geothermal plants use 404 square meters per gigawatt per hour and 1335 square meters for coal facilities and wind farms respectively. only uses of 20 liters of fresh water per megawatt hour versus over 1000 liters per megawatt hour for nuclear, coal, or oil. Geothermal energy is not susceptible to price fluctuation like crude oil. The US government has offered tax credits for individuals who use the technology in their homes. So basically you could have one of the highest efficiency heating and cooling system in your home for a discount. Geothermal energy is always available in 365 days in year. So this is the facts. Then futures of geothermal energy. What is the future? Geothermal energy has the potential to play a significant role in world toward a cleaner, more sustainable energy system. It is one of the few renewable energy technologies that, like fossil fuel, can supply continuous base load power. The cost of electricity from geothermal facilities are also declining. Some geothermal facilities have realized at least 50% reductions in the price of electricity since 1980. There is also a bright future for the direct use of geothermal resource as a heating source for homes and business in any location. So this is the all over future of geothermal energy. And then positive attributes is it is the home ground energy, it is the geothermal heat pumps, low maintenance charges, then production 4 times of energy that they consume. It can be online 90 to 50% of the time, less gaseous emission, good alternative to fossil fuels. Electricity generated by geothermal plants saves 83.3 million barrels for of fuel each other. Direct use of geothermal energy prevents 103.6 million barrels of fuel each other. Advantages of geothermal energy provides clean and safe energy using little land, is renewable and sustainable, generates continuous reliable baseload power, conserves fossil fuels and contributes to diversity in energy sources, avoids importing and benefits local in economics, offer modular, incremental development and village power to remote sites. Pros and cons of geothermal energy. When you install a geothermal power system, you are going to cut your heating as well as cooling costs by approximately 20 to 80%. The amount you will save will be based on factors such as the efficiency rating of the heat pump you have installed and the previous energy uses in your home. So cost, price and challenges. Direct use of all over geothermal energy is absolutely cheaper than other energy sources. Cost of electricity generation depends upon the certain factors. First one is temperature, second one is type of resource, that is steam, liquid or mix. Third one is available volume of resource, and last one is that is the size and technology of plant. So now new geothermal plants currently are generating electricity from 0.05 million to 0.08 million per kilowatt hour in US. Most of the cost is related to resource exploration and plant construction. Price is declining compared to price of fossil fuels, which is increasing. Geothermal power plant must be located near a reservoir because the because all over this reservoir is going to be, it is difficult to transport steam and hot water over distances. This is the challenges of geothermal plant. Conclusion: geothermal heating system can replace fossil fuel heating system in the particular area. Annual cost for common heating purpose can be more than 60%. Continued energy shortages have created added interest in geothermal energy for power generation. Potential exists to provide all energy requirements in US and geothermal energy appears to be partial solutions to our energy needs. So this is all our information regarding interconnection of fossil system to the geothermal power plants. If you have any doubts, you can mention your doubts in comment box. Thank you.